Good morning from Denton, Texas. Warm, sunny Denton, Texas. I'm Stampin' Deanna Blackman, coming to you this morning on Stampin' Thursday. And I am so glad to be here. I hope that you will enjoy this and that you will return every Thursday to see what's going on Stampin' Thursday. I want to tell you about a couple of things before we get started with our project for the day. I have the monthly class to go. The July class to go is using Turtle Friends. The Turtle Friends stamp set and the Turtle Friends punch. So the class to go is $35. They're always $35. So you get the Turtle Friends stamp set. You get a half of a package of the Brights DSP, Designer Series paper. You get a package of the Rhinestone Gems. You get 6 card kits, and that will be 3 different designs, 2 of each one, a tutorial, PDF tutorial, and photos. All of that for $35. Now, you can add on the punch, and you really need the punch. The add-on, the catalog price for the punch is $18, and I pay for the shipping for that. So, what a great class to go. Here are the 3 cards that we will be making, that you will be making from the comforts of your own home in this class to go. This one, sweet little happy birthday. And on the shell it says it's time to celebrate. Let's see, I don't think yes, there is something. You are turtly loved. Now that's on the inside with another little stamp, another little turtle stamp. There are several turtle stamps in this kit. Here's the second one. Just happy birthday, but it's using the main turtle, a smaller turtle, and the bird, also included in this kit, and the little party hat. And then the third one is happy belated birthday. Sorry I was slow. And I love this. I like using the different greenery on a card and the little bird up here in the corner. This greenery, these pieces are from Wildcat. And then this one is from Forever Fern. Those will be included in your kit, but you could also use any greenery that you have. Any greenery that you have. And I hope you have some sets of greenery, because they just add those to a card and they bump it up. All right. So those are the 3 cards that you will get kits for, and you'll make 2 of each card. All right, that's the Turtle Friends July class to go. I have another class in July, and it is the Quiet Meadow class. This class is an in-person or a to-go class, and it is July 17th. Now, the deadline to RSVP for the Turtle Friends monthly class to go is July 8th, next Thursday. That'll be the deadline so that I can get the order in. So, July 8th. This class, the deadline to RSVP for this class is July 9th. That's the next day, Friday. And this class, you'll make 6 cards using this awesome set. The class is just $25 or a $30 or more order. It's free with a $30 order. So, of course, the best deal is the $30 order, because not only do you get the card kits, but you get what you've ordered too, all for $5 more. So anyway, so this Quiet Meadow set is so unique in that it not only has the stamps, which it has the script, it has the splatters, a large flower, a stem flower, little flowers, heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you, thinking of you, you're too kind. But not only all of that, but it has these different wildflower meadow dies. And here's some more. It's got a sentiment die. It's got 2 different butterflies. And I wanted to show you, let's see. Let me do this right here. These are just some that I had already cut out. I keep them in here. I used them on a project. But I think it's pretty much every die. I'm not sure about that. But aren't these cool? And then one of the things that we're going to do is color them. So these are just, they're so fun to use, and there's so many different ways to use them. So I wanted you to see those dies. All right. So this is the Quiet Meadow class. The deadline to reserve, to RSVP for that class is July the 8th. The class itself is the 17th, and it is an in-person or to-go class. And so sign up for it. No matter where you are, I think you'll enjoy it. All right, but today we are going to use another one of the new bundles, the Flowers of Friendship. This is a really sweet set. Thank you for everything. Many thanks from all of us. I love this one. Little card, big thanks. And that's the one I've used on the card we're going to make. Life is better with friends like you. So I like that it mixes the fonts. It does that on 3 of them, 3 of the 4. All right? So we are going to use that stamp set. This is the punch that goes with it. And of course, punches are great to have because then you don't have to have the die cut machine and you just punch out what you need. And this punch punches the 2 flowers, the leaves, and then there's other ways to use it too. So I'm not going to demo that today, but I will on another Facebook Live. So let's get busy on the card that we're going to make today. This is a really simple card, and we're going to make our own background, and we don't use any punches or dies except for the Stitch So Sweetly die. The coloring that we're going to do is using the daubers. So we only use 3 stamps. We use the large flower stamp. We use the smaller flower, one of the smaller flowers for the background. And then we use little card, big thanks. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is our background. We're going to create our background. This card I did in a black base, card base, and I used black for the background. This card we're using, the base we're using is a Evening Evergreen, and the background that we're going to do is also going to be Evening Evergreen. And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper since I'm stamping some. I don't want to get it on my background here. Let me get this out of the way. All right, here we go. Set this aside, and now we're going to create our background with just this one stamp. And all we're going to do, we're going to use the darker green, the Evening Evergreen, and we're going to go around. And we're just going to stamp off some, stamp on some. We're just going to create a background, and I just made a little, you have to be careful to just mash straight down. If you rock it even a little bit, you're going to get a little edge like I got right there. We'll cover that up. It'll be all right. See how easy it is to make a background with this? Now really, all you have to do are the edges, because we're going to cover the middle up. So that part may be covered up. I'm not sure. It would be nice if it were, but it's no big deal if it's not. Okay. I think we've got all the background we need. So I'm going to get out my chamois, clean my stamp, and set it aside. Now, we're going to use our Evening Evergreen dauber. My daubers are all labeled, and that way I don't have to worry about cleaning them. And I'm just going to come in and stamp a center on each one of these. How easy is that? You don't have to worry about where it is. It's just the background. All right. Now we've got our background created. I think what I'm going to do too is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the splatters. I could splatter with a marker, but I don't want to take the time to do that. I'm going to use the splatters with the white letter. Get it on here. Get it on. And I'm just going to all right, that's probably all that's going to show. So we've got our splatters. We don't need this ink anymore. We don't need our Evening Evergreen, because now we're going to cut. Let me set this aside. We won't need our scratch pad anymore. Now I'm going to get to use my mini Stampin' Cut, because this die works with the mini. And I'm using the Stitch So Sweetly die and just basic white cardstock that I need to trim. And I'm just going to do it with scissors. It can't be wider than the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I forgot about that. Alright, here we go. Put my plates down. Put my paper down. Put my die down. Second plate on top. This little machine is just the cutest thing. And here we go. Get those out of the way. And run it through there. And we've got our die cut centerpiece. So throw that away. Put all of this away. Get out of the way. Put my die over here so I don't lose it. Alright, now we have our center cut piece, and we're ready to stamp on it. And you know what? I'm going to pull my scratch paper back out just in case I go off. Alright, and so with this, I was wrong. We are going to use the Evening Eversong again. I would have used black. On the other card, I used black. But I want to be consistent. And so we'll use our Evening Ever song and get our flower stamped on here. Just so. And I did it to leave room for the sentiment. Clean my stamp. Get it clean so it's ready to put away. This one clean so that it's ready to put away. Ooh, that one had a lot of ink on it. My dots, my splash. Alright, it's ready to put away. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. Little card, big thanks. Stamp it right here. Little card, big thanks. Looks like I got it a little bit crooked. And that happens on my Facebook Lives because I usually stand up over my my stamps. But I didn't. So that's all right. Y'all know. We'll just make it work. Alright. Now we're through with the Evening Evergreen. And we're going to color our flower, the leaves with the soft succulent. And I'm just going to do the edge because I just want a little bit of color. There we go. Just a little bit. Alright. Now we have our leaves colored. That was fast, huh? And I'm going to use another one of the new in colors. This is Polished Pink. And I'm stamping off just because it's a very bright pink. There we go. Now we've colored our flowers. How easy is that? So, now we're ready to put our card together. So I'll attach my Stitch So Sweetly piece. And I didn't use dimensionals or anything on this card. I wanted it to be simple. Even. Yeah, I think it's pretty even. I did use dimensionals. Let's see if I can get it up. I did use dimensionals. Shame on me for not checking that out. Let me see if I can get it up. I mashed down. Once you mash down with the Stampin' Seal, you are sealed. But I got it up, and I'm going to go ahead and use dimensionals. I think it'll be alright. I don't think it'll mash down too much. We'll see. I should check that out. Shame on me. But you know what? Do y'all mess up? Do you mess up sometimes? I mess up all the time. There's Kay. Hi, Kay. I finally get a chance to go over here and look. Do you ever mess up, Kay? You know, I mess up a lot. So, I just keep going. And you know, that's the thing I love about card making, is you can mess up and cover it up. And it is just no big deal. And besides, the person receiving your card is so thrilled to get a homemade card that they don't care. All right. Oops, now I got a little bit of glue on it. All right, here we go. Now we're going to put this down on our card base. And you know what? We're going to tie a bow. And it's going to be done. Such a sweet, simple card. Let me see if I can get this straight. I hope I did. It's right. All right. We're almost done. I am going to tie a double bow. And we've done I actually have a video on this. You can go to YouTube, Stampin' Dee or Deanna Blackman, either one. Find my channel. And there is a YouTube on how to tie a double bow. So I'm really not going to demonstrate that here. I'm just going to tie it. Okay. Got it. Got it. So we've got a pretty double bow to put on here. I'm going to use a glue dot. Put that on. And we're done. This is sweet, simple card. The glue dot's not cooperating. Of course it's not cooperating. It's Stampin' Thursday. Glue dots. Nothing cooperates on Stampin' Thursday, right? All right. We're done. We are done. I might put that up just a little bit higher so it's not covering up the... So, here we go. We made our card. Little card, big thanks. Using just 3 stamps, no blends, just the ink pads. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. That is using the Flowers of Friendship stamp set. And we didn't use the punch, but there are lots of ways to use it. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a great 4th of July weekend. Be safe. All right. Thanks, Kay, for coming in.